KTBS 3's Erin Buchanan joins us now live from uncertain Texas there on Caddo Lake, where people there were hit hard with flooding just about a month ago. So Erin, what's it like now?
Well, guys, you can see what it's like now. That water high once again. This is the Johnson's Ranch Marina here, and you can see the standing water around the building there. About a month ago, it was all the way up to the roof line, so not as bad as it was then, but this is certainly not what anyone wanted to be dealing with again. And this is not the only scene like this. All around this area here in Uncertain, you see the same type of scene with structures standing once again in that water. And you mentioned that double whammy. In the Woodlawn, Texas area, just north of Marshall, that's where the brunt of the storm, the severe storms that came through over the weekend hit. It's along Dorchester Road. There are about 7 homes there along Dorchester, most of those seeing some sort of damage from that storm, whether it was high winds or toppling trees. Now, Misty Robertson and her family live along that road, and they were woken up that night, Friday night, early Saturday morning when the storm came through. She says they heard that telltale freight train sounding wind that most people describe when they do hear a tornado. They huddled inside their home listening to all of that wind as it tore off part of their roof. It toppled over nearby trees. 2 of their vehicles were damaged when a tree fell on top of them. As of earlier this morning when I was there, they still didn't have power there, but the Robertsons say that when the storm passed and everything kind of came clear, they're just glad that everyone was okay.
It was amazing, amazing. So many sweet people came. They came traipsing through the woods when we couldn't even get down the road, and they brought tractors and food and support, and it was wonderful.
Yet another story of a community coming together to help each other there in that area. The power crews were out there earlier as well, trying to get power restored as quickly as possible. Red Cross teams also across other parts of East Texas that were hit by these storms, they're helping folks kind of get back on their feet and start that process as well. But here along Caddo Lake, people are just kind of getting by as best they can. Unfortunately, with another round of severe flooding like this one, some longtime residents say they just have had enough and they have packed up and moved on. So it was too tough for a lot of people to kind of come back around on that second round of flooding, unfortunately.
Got to be fed up out
Yeah,
there.
it's hard to blame them.